Hey guys, and right now I'm choking on the perfume that I just sprayed all over me. Wow. Okay. That's something. Alright, so today I am going to be doing a little bit of a different video that I have been doing. It's not really book related. This is the 25 facts about me tag thing that's been floating around here for a little while, and I decided that I wanted to do it. So here are 25 things that you probably didn't need to know about me. And I'm sorry if I get extremely out of breath. I get out of breath when I talk and I don't know why. So yeah. By the way, I'm wearing this Doctor Who shirt that I got from Barnes & Noble because Doctor Who is my favorite. So yeah, alright. Fact number 1 is I hate the color orange, and it is to the point, my hatred is to the point where I will not eat anything orange because of the color. Is that sad? Yes. Fact number 2 is I have a daughter and her name is Riley Dakota Radcliffe, and I kind of mentioned this in my last video, my favorite book characters video. I lost her in August to early miscarriage, so yeah. Fact number 3 is I've been with my boyfriend for almost 4 years, so since we were 13 years old, so our 4th year anniversary is November 3rd. Fact number 4 is I get in bad reading slumps, and when I say bad, I mean I will go to the library, check out a bunch of books that I think will get me to read, and then I just don't touch them until it's time for them to go back to the library. Like right now I have 9-10 books out of the library and I haven't touched any of them, and they're due back like next week, so oopsie. Fact number what did my voice just do? Fact number 5 is my favorite baby names are Aspen, Bethany, and Aria for girls, and for boys, Dalton, Spencer, and Caleb. Fact number 6 is David Tennant is my favorite doctor, or 10 is my favorite doctor. I know that's like such a cliche answer, but I loved 9, Christopher Eccleston, and I really didn't like Matt Smith as a doctor. Like he was awesome. He really was. He was a fantastic actor. But like his like 11 was just too childish for me, and I'm so excited for 12. Like August needs to get here now. Fact number 7 is actually something that I mentioned in my last video. My favorite Harry Potter characters are Draco, Luna, and Fred and George. So that was a pointless fact that you already knew. Fact number 8 is I did not read Harry Potter until I was 16 years old. So last summer, when I was pregnant and couldn't get off my ass because I was so exhausted, I was raised very religious, and when Harry Potter came out, my mom didn't want us to be associated with witchcraft because witchcraft is the work of the devil and blah blah blah, and she would think that I would think that it was real, even though I clearly know that it's not, but I wish it was. So she just kind of gave up after my friend took me to see Eclipse from the Twilight series in 2010, so she just kind of gave up with banning me from those. So I finally picked up the books from the library last year and I read them all in about a week, so yeah. Fact number 9 is Mew is my favorite Pokemon, and when I first told my boyfriend this, he's like, wait a minute, you like Pokemon but you're a girl, and I'm sitting here like, it's on Netflix, I might as well. So and he was like, well, what's your favorite Pokemon? And literally when I told him it was Mew, he was like, but everyone's answer is usually Pikachu. And I'm like, those are people who don't really get into it. Like, okay, I'm sure some people, I mean, Pikachu's alright, but Mew is just a badass and he's adorable, and I have a giant Mew plushie that my boyfriend got me from the local anime store for my birthday, and I'm just, I sleep with it every night. So number 10 is my favorite song at the moment, and this has been my favorite song since it came out in September, is Waiting for Superman by Daughtry. Fact number 11 is Daughtry is my favorite artist of all time. I started listening to his music back in 2012, and now I know every lyric to every song he's ever recorded. I love him. I really love him, and he's coming to Cincinnati in July, and I hope I can go this year, because last year it was like the day before I found out I was pregnant, and I was so upset that I couldn't go, but I was just so sick and so miserable, and hopefully this year I can go, because no pregnancies in the near future for me, so hopefully. Fact number 12 is my favorite food, or the food that I would eat every day if I could, is fettuccine alfredo pasta. Fact number 13 is my favorite number is 523, or 523, because I was born on the 23rd day of the 5th month, so May 23rd. And 23 is also my lucky number. Fact number 14 is I only have one best friend, and that does not count my boyfriend. Fact number 15 is I've been homeschooled since preschool / kindergarten. I've never actually went to a real school before. I went to homeschool co-ops, which are kind of like school, but they're not, because it was held in a church, and the kids there were stuck up and they looked down upon me, and so I guess in a way it was like fact number 16 is I consider myself partial vegetarian, meaning I do not eat any meat besides turkey. And the reason for that is when I was pregnant, I was very smell sensitive. I could not smell cooking meat without wanting to throw up. So now every time I smell like hamburger or pork chops cooking, I always associate that with feeling sick when I was pregnant, and it makes me feel sick, and so I cannot eat it. I can't eat any meat except for turkey. 17, I grew up very religious, but I am not anymore, because at church, I've switched churches 2 times. I grew up in one church. I went there until I was 14 years old, and then the girls that I was friends with, or like my best friends at the church, they kind of turned on me and were bullying me, so I stopped going to that church, even though that's the church my mom works at. And I went to a church that was closer to me, and I loved it. I was very welcomed. I felt at home, and then the youth pastor quit, and the new one is kind of a jerk. And then the kids that are there now are very judgmental, and they look down upon me because I was pregnant, and I was judged so severely for that in church that it just kind of turned me away from the religion in general, and I'm just kind of developing my own opinion on it right now. I'm not saying that maybe in the future I won't come back to Christianity, but at the moment I am nothing. I'm not even atheist. I am just nothing. Where did it go? Wow. Fact number 18 is I was not allowed to walk around town alone until I was 15 years old. I wasn't even allowed to ride my bike around town until I was 15 years old. Fact number 19 is my full name is Elizabeth Morgan, and I hate it. I hate it with a burning passion, because I hate the nickname Liz. I hate the nickname Lizzie. My name is so common and it's so boring, and no offense to anyone else who has that name, I just don't personally like it on myself. And Morgan, every time I tell people my middle name, they say Morgan's so masculine. Like, why did they give you a boy's name? I'm sitting here like, please stop. So my parents actually didn't name me. They let my sister pick out my name. She was 10 years old when I was born, so at least she didn't pick out something stupid. Fact number 20 is I have not drank any carbonated beverage such as Coke or Pepsi in over a year. I quit cold turkey and I replaced it with Gatorade, so it's alright. I used to drink Coke like freaking water, and it was very bad for my health, and I had a bunch of cavities, so I quit cold turkey, and I have not been tempted to drink it in over a year, not even when I was pregnant and I had cravings for literally everything. Fact number 21 is I have the strangest obsession with tornadoes and severe weather. There was even a point where I've always had this obsession since I was a little girl. There was a point where back in 2009, 2010, 2011-ish, I really wanted to be a storm chaser thanks to the TV show Storm Chasers. And I own all 5 seasons on DVD, if that tells you how obsessed I was with it. Fact number 22 is I'm not allowed to have cable television in my room. I'm only allowed Netflix and the DVD player, because my mom doesn't want me watching anything bad, even though I think there's worse stuff on Netflix than there is on actual TV. And I'm also, up until last year, I wasn't allowed to have internet access in my room at night because my mom didn't want me looking up bad things, but I ain't about that life, so yeah. Fact number 23, oh hey, my favorite number. I put other people's happiness before my own, and that especially includes my boyfriend. Like, if he is upset, I don't care how upset I am, I will do everything in my power to make sure he has a smile on his face, because I hate seeing him sad, and I'm getting so out of breath. Oh my god. Fact number 24 is my boyfriend loves anime, and he's always trying to get me into anime, so I started watching Death Note, and I love it. It is so good. So if you know of any really good animes that are on Netflix, comment down below, because I really want to start some more animes. Fact number 25, and this is the last fact, I hate wearing high heels. I am a sneakers and flip-flops girl through and through, and literally when I wore heels to prom, my feet screamed at me, and I think they're still screaming at me because of it. I honestly do. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry for my voice today. I'm so out of breath, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like a million degrees in my room. But yeah, like I said, if you know of any good animes, comment down below. And also if you know of any good mangas, because I really want to start reading mangas too. I tried once and I read it in their version of backwards. Like I read it front to back instead of back to front like you're supposed to. So it didn't make any sense to me, and I never picked up one again. So if you know of any good ones, comment down below, because I really want to start doing that too. So yeah, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye guys!